Okay, today we are just starting and Microsoft Teams. Okay, at first I would like to go from the Teams. And here's my Teams and icon on my computer. Okay, just double click on it, and it will appear from where I have left already. And there are Teams and here are Teams. Okay, there are different Teams. And today's session we will be just starting how to conduct our class in Microsoft Teams and how to. At first, we need to get a calendar. In the today's session, I'll just click here and new meeting and type online class creating schedule. I'm just typing this here. You can type your chapter name and title when you're conducting, and this is the date and the time. Okay, now I'll be just starting at 5:30. I just do 6. Okay, I can have this 30 minutes channels, and here is we need to know in which channel I am creating. It means there are different groups or sections of students in which you are teaching, and so for demo session I am just going on demo class for teachers and creating on that and channel. If you are teaching in your any of your sections, then you can click here, okay, and find your subject in that section and create in that. But for a demo, click here, create in general. Okay, it is in general, create. If you have something, and you can write to us students here. Notice to the students, dear student, please set up TURB or Turbo C to have practical session of C programming. So I had asked my student to install Turbo C. Okay, I can just click here and I like it, or I can extra highlight color, extra whatever I want. Okay, I can just make it here, and this is what and I'm just sending it. Okay, in the calendar it will be going to create it here. Okay, it is created here. Now, one thing the teachers need to remember is that we need to make only ourselves as a presenter, not others. So by clicking here, you'll find here meeting option. But as I am using it from this application, it will not give me the access to go directly to the meeting option. For that, I am going from web application, login to office.com, and after that going to Teams. Okay, because I'm setting my calendar. Calendar, it is just loading. Now loaded. Now I'm clicking here. After that, I'll be clicking on meeting options. In this meeting option, here the date will appear here, the title will be there, who is creating. Okay, now meeting option. In this meeting option, we have to mention people in my organization. No, that is always let color bypass my lobby. We'll make no. And announce when the color join or leave. We don't need even this information, no. And who can present? Not everyone. Only I will be responsible for my class. So we have to make only me in the presentation. So and you can click on save. These settings are need to be done before of starting of the classes, because when you are conducting any classes, and it will be much easier if you make a schedule it earlier. Okay, you can this close and get this minimize and using now web application. Okay, now after this I need to join my classes from here. Next day, After that, joining of the classes will be you can join from here, clicking it here, join. At first, I request all the teachers to put off their microphone as well as camera. Just join now after that. Okay, now waiting for others to join because no one has joined in these classes, so we are just waiting for others to join. Now I would like to join from my being a student here. Okay, I'll be using from another here in the calendar. Okay, in the student calendar, when you create this, the student will see this. Okay, and the student start and have to have join like this. Now, so, okay. Now student can join, putting their microphone on and camera on, everything. They can just join in. Okay, when the students joins you, you will see you and your screen. As you have not shared your screen now. Now click here. The presenter is used. The attendees are students are here. Now I'm again going to the teacher section. Now in the teacher section, if the student has opened his video, okay, then you can see here, and we have asked the students to put off their camera, so they will be putting it off here. And in the teacher section, you will see students here. And to see all the participation, you have to click here and participation. It may appear here in or in upper section. Now I like to share my screen. Before using it, we have to use our microphone. For the recording section, I am just putting this off. Okay. Now in this section, you can share your file from here. Look at here. Yes, share, and you can share your whatever you have in the PowerPoint list. We can just share it from here. Now I'm just sharing a tender sheet. Okay. One of the chapters that we are going to teach here. Share. I will be just okay. This is my tender sheet. It's appear here. Now I can start teaching. And so when you start teaching here, what happens in student side is that we'll see in student side again. And this is the student side. Okay. Now in this student side, the slide will be appear here, and you can see here, and the student can go forward. Okay, the presenter is on the second slide and student can move forward. Okay, but the teachers can in these slides move forward and back. Okay, to stop this facility to the student, we in our section we have to maintain our credentials. Okay, here are meeting options. We can say here so device setting also you can hear. Okay, now allow participation to move through share presentation on their own. It is always on here, so you can make it put off. Okay, now the present now others cannot move forward in your presentations. Now I am going from the student side. Now look at here. You now the student don't have the facility of moving slides here and there. They cannot go forward than the teachers. They cannot come backward as for their wishes. So it is better to put it off during the class session. Now, sometimes now look at here, looking at your, there is a speaker of your device which is you hear from the student side. Here's the microphone array. Okay, you can just get here. Just working on
Working at
you
you
here
here,
and
some
bar
bar are
proper
proper
code and the student
is
can
working
hear
well
you
and
can
still
hear
can
it.
hear it.
Okay,
Okay,
sometimes
sometimes
it's
it's
here and
appear and
it's
can see microphone
because it
because
may
it
be heard.
differs. So
Now setting up microphone. Okay, again I'm just saying here three and showing device setting from here microphone as well as the camera can be set up from here. Now we are just sharing. Now again I am just stopping this presentation from here. Okay, just stopping presentation, and I am sharing a file from my own computer. Okay, that is in browse, maybe this from my computer. Okay, and knowing self-evolves global codes. Now, I'm just going to share before my lesson from my computer, okay? From here, my browse, and here is the browse. These PowerPoints have which we have already shared will appear here, but we are sharing my files from my computer browse. Upload from my computer is self-knowing open. Now it will take time to load. After that, it will appear on our screen. Now, here's the slide. Okay, slide has been presenting after here. Now, I'm going to just check that before the class, the student can change their slides on their own or and it's off, it's okay. If it is on site, then the student will be able to move slides on their own. So I'm just taking it as off so they cannot move or go ahead from me. Okay, after that I can close it. Now, after that I can start teaching my present my presentation from here. And what will happen in the student side is it will be appearing in the student side too. Now, during a lesson class, I asked a question. Dear students, can you tell me who I am? Please answer this in your mind in class chat box. Okay, you can have conversation in your chat box. Here is the chat box. It will appear here chat box. Okay, what you have given here, and you can just write. Please answer who I am. Okay, now we have asked question to the our students. Now let's see how the student is going to reply to us. Okay, in the student here, and they will have this red button means the chat has been started, conversation has been started. Okay, the teachers has put this and please situation. Okay, now student here right. I am a student as well as a son of a father, if it is father and mother, and BROTH brother of my sister. Okay. At the same time, they can just have this. Okay. And what's happening in the teacher side is you will get a notification as well. Or no, I'm going in teacher section. Now, in this is the teacher section. Okay. In the teacher section, imagine this. I'm going in teacher section. Now, this is in teacher section. And the teacher section, you will have who is answering this. He is answering, he is in class, okay? And if I ask, why do I exist? Okay, please write in your copy and just click me this photo, okay? Then the students can write in their own devices or booklet and they can just attach their files. Okay, I'm just asked a question and I'll see from the student side. Okay, I have an option. Then student can just take a pictures or they can just attach. Okay, from my computer I'll just choose. Okay, they can just attach their. Now here here the student who is going to this and take a picture of his copy and save in the device and just they can have and make it the post, okay, in that section during the chat during live class session, okay, and they will just reply. Okay, then the student has sent to us. Okay, student just sent to us, it will appear. I'm moving from the teacher's side. Okay, I'm going from the teacher side. In the teacher section, this is teacher section, and we can see the student have put in. To look at here, we click it here, it will appear in our screen. Okay, write a summary of a poem in one paragraph. The student has written, and we can just reply to the student there. Okay, it's good, but need to improve in It's good, but you need to improve in using of variety of words in your answer. Now, what happens is this: if we make this comment in the section, then it will appear to everyone in the class. It means those students who are writing like this can answer, okay, we need to improve on this section if I are writing like this. So then it will, we can make this conversation during chat conversation during or running of the class. If it is possible, then it's better to use two devices. One is to see chat in your mobiles and to use question in this session. Okay. In this how the chat works. Okay. In the student side, they can just have this conversation in here. Now, again moving towards another part in the teacher section. Okay. You can ask, and those students who haven't understand, please raise your hand. Okay, I ask student to raise their hand, and then what will happen that in the student sides, and if they haven't understood, they can just click here and raise their hand. You have raised their hand. Okay, they will be notified from here. And what will appear in the teacher section is, okay, the student has been raised, and it will count here. It is the counter how many number of students are raising their hand at a time. It will appear here. If you click on the participation, then the student, those students who have raised their hand will appear in the upper part, and those who haven't raised their hand, they will be just shifted to us on down section. Okay, and you can just have an lower the student chat, and or you can ask him to have yes. Now another feature is that you can remove from the meeting if the student is making you difference, then you can make him. If you want him to share his screen, then you can just pin him. It will appear in the main screen. If you pin the student, it will appear is on the screen, and you can just unpin it, and it will go back to the previous section. Okay, this is how we used student to pin also answer in this screen. Now moving towards the another part is taking an attendance of a student. Now to take attendance during class, just click on show participation. Okay, I'm just lowering the student hand from here. Now show participation, and if you move here, there are three buttons. There is download an attendance sheet. Just we need to have a click, that is a download attendance sheet. Okay, after this we can close. Now, and most of us have a habit of closing the meeting session from Hangout, but we have to just end meeting from here, end meeting. Now we are just not ending this meeting here. We are moving to for another session, another part two. Now we have asked the teachers to record the screen, so in some of the cases it. So to start the meeting, just start on start recording. Okay, whenever you have you are recording your classes, the red button will appear here. You can just dismiss this. The recording session of any classes will be there, and after finishing, after taking your attendance, everything, you can just move in here and stop recording the classes before ending. So stop here, and you can just stop recording. Recording also finishes. Now we move forward in how to give assignment and how to check assignments. Okay, I'm just ending this session class here. Before ending, okay, again I'd like to have something stop presenting from here. Now, if I have saved my file on OneDrive, okay, then browse from OneDrive. I'm going to share a file from my OneDrive. Let me see if there is any PowerPoint. Okay, PowerPoint 1. Now here I can have a presentation from here, presentation, and click on share. Now we can share our presentation from OneDrive too. Okay, we don't need to carry our pen drives to share on this. Okay, we can share after this. Another is we can just share our screen, clicking it here. Here is the desktop. Okay, I'm just going to share my screen. Now if I share my screen, then the whatever is running on my screen is going to an student site. So the red part here shows what I am sharing with my students. So I am sharing all of this part, whatever is running on the screen. So I like to show something to my student. No, but during sharing any video to the student, but we need to remember is that showing device here, the sound is going from our system. Okay, microphone needs to be arranged so that it is going from our system, sound from our system too. Otherwise, the student will not able to hear us on that. Now, I would like to stop my screen sharing to the student. Now we are just, I'm going to just end this meeting here. Mm. What we have recorded would appear here in the post section. Any student can go and look at that meetings. Now we are going for the now assignments. Yes, I am going to give an assignment to a student here. Yeah, for demo, we are using demonstration. Okay, assignment. We are going to just create an assignment from create. We are going to generate a general assignment, that is an only assignment. Okay, title. The title is economics, the world economy. Okay, the instruction is for the students is to write a paragraph on current status of world economy. Okay, I'm just economy. Why economy? Economy. We can just add some points. Okay, for this, just write or no points without point also. But if you want to have something attached, okay, for example, some sample needs to be attached to us, the students, that I'm just sending us from OneDrive, or you can just click on new files, okay, just one file, or if you are writing on this, and otherwise you can just upload it from your device too. Okay, I'm just uploading what world economy, and just choosing this and upload one. Okay, I'm just done. This is the materials with sample we can send to the students too. Now assign to this class to all the students due date or the last date to submit just the assignment from the student side. So you can set our own, you can change the assign date and just save or assign. We are going to just assign. It's going to assign. This teacher can create and save, and later on they can assign to. What is this? The students will get this notification. Okay. Now I'm moving towards the student section here. Okay. In student section, there will be this red button. If they get it, and they will get notified too. And click here. And from the student section, we can see that in this we have click on assignment. Okay, world economy is an assignment from 20 bonds. Okay, results are given this for 21 assignment. Okay, here is my assignment samples. The student can view. Okay, it's here. They can just close. Now they can write their answer and just change to the teachers from add work. Okay, upload from my device. Okay, I have something assignment. Okay, assignment copy. Okay, now done. Now assignment work has been done, and the students will have this. Okay, now what's happened in the teacher side is that we have an assignment. Assign. Okay, just click it here. We can have this status. Okay, the student has viewed our what we are given to the student. Okay, other and he's looking at here, student has just viewed. He have not returned to us. Now what happened when the student has this on and students just need to have in turning. Okay, turning. Okay, turn means submitted. Now looking at here in the assignment section of the teachers. Okay, now again back again here one and 0 open 1 has been handed. Okay, in the skill here, let me refresh it and go to our demo for class. Next, okay, 1 upon 1 student has submitted. Okay, you can just click here. Okay, here the status changes to handed it from the view, means the student has handed it to us. So what do we need to do now? Looking at this assignment, just click it here and anywhere on this student name. The student assignment copy will come here, and we have to just write feedback. Okay, it's good, and this point we can write in point, and otherwise we can just return it. Okay, we have just return it, means we have done our work. Now what happens is it will appear in the result. For some instance we have returned our work. Now this is how the assignment is to be given and checked. The teachers have already assigned us. So what will happen now in the student section is assignment. Okay, assignment has been finished. So student screen needs to be clean like this. Whereas in the teacher section, when you have completed, you can just export it to the Excel file. Downloading, okay. Finishing. After returning of that, assignment student view, you can how the student will view, you can view it from here to edit assignment, you can edit it from here and update back and back to here. Assignments are closed because student as the teachers gave assignment, student has completed, teacher has checked, and action have to be marked. Okay, everything has been marked, so the record will be in download. Okay, here marks, here will be after what the teachers have marked an assignment. Okay, it will have here assignment report as world economy, point stage, change management, whatever the feedback you have given and provided to the students. It will appear in this section. This is an assignment report. Means after checking all the students' assignment, the teachers have to get this list down back and forward it to us, the management. So those students who have not submitted in the due date, then the college management will work upon that. In attendance, which we have downloaded, how many times they are in, okay, return out, it will appear here. We will manage it for that. This is how the assignment. Now, another part that the teachers need to make is about Microsoft Forms. These are the forms, okay? We go to as a form. Now in this section we are just going to have a quiz. Okay, that is new quiz. We are taking some quiz, demo test for students, and these students. Now we are, you can add description here, description, description here, and add new. What type of question? Just we have a multiple choice. Okay, now what is the currency of Nepal called? Rupee or is dollar? Okay, again, which is right answer? Teacher needs to know. If we make a correct right answer like this, then the another is required. Then the student needs to answer this, or they can just escape. If we will give this like this, then student can escape. But if we put this is required, then student need to answer that. Now text. Write a theory of economics, and they can writing answer. Okay, we can have another is text, but in long answer means we can have that sort of long answer. Another is we can have a rating, means what is a rating. Okay, how was the class, how much you how was this chapter for you. Okay, and the students can rate. You can increase the number of stars from here too. Okay, we have others types of question we can make on this is tie, link in, file up. Okay, now another is file of question. You can have a new folder and file up from OneDrive by responsible which chapter in this file. Note that the responder's name and file and details will automatically record in OneDrive. Okay, that is sure. Please do this accounting question in a copy and upload your answer here. Means they'll do and they will make an upload from here. Okay, the teachers can even attach image. Okay, from upload. Okay, I'm just going to have an image of any question to the student. Okay, you can have a question and upload the student like this. Student have answers. Like this, we can create a form for different types of questions and for upload files. But limited size how much? Okay, allow the file type Word, Excel, PowerPoint, PDF, image, video, audio. And this number of limits it has asked already. You can have how many number of files the students can upload. You can set up each at a time. Number of limit files 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, I choose 2. Now just have a preview. This will what appear in the student side. Now Now this time we are giving the student assignment. Okay, now creating assignment. Okay, now from existing, right? From existing, this part from existing, we are giving an assignment to the students. Okay, from existing. I think I haven't choose the classes in this class. I am going to give. Okay, in the world economy, it's tomorrow. And practice in the world economy in the class, which is this already I have given. No, discard. Yes, no, no. Okay. Now we are going to take a test to a student from forms which we have already created. For that, we go to our class, and this is in general section to just our respective service, and click on here add. Okay, here is an add icon. We click it here, and we are taking from forms. So form, and we have already made and add an existing form. We will choose here is demo test for students. We'll click on her and save. Okay, it will be loading for the students in here in the student sections. Okay, you can have in post also. You can have fields. They can go from here post sections too. Now, what will happen in the student side is that here they can go from the post. They will appear here. It will appear, or they can from here too. Now I'm from the student side, and I'm going to just answer it. Okay, it's got rupees and theory of economics. I don't know. Write a paragraph. It is not clear. And how difficult it was. Okay, the chapter was moderate. And here's one this to solve this. Okay, I think I have solved. Okay, now I'm just assignment. Okay, open, uploading, and upload file again. Okay, now assignment copy. Okay, there are two files which are missing, and after that student can just submit it. Okay, yeah, thanks. Yeah, submit it. Okay, now in the teacher side is what the student has submitted. Now we again move in our form, and we find that there is one response. Okay, the response, the automatic answer will be calculated, marks will be entered, otherwise there is no. The students have. Now review answer, we can click it here and review what the students have sent. This is what we have sent, and this is what the student has sent. You can just click it here. Okay, this is what the student has sent us. Okay, one and the seeking, we'll see it here. Well, this is what the student has sent. Now you can check it here, and after that you can, if you have put a mark, and you can just have mark. Okay, 5 points credit. Okay, 2 points. We have just not assigned there. Just example, and just say one, one, and after that you can just have it marked. Question marked. Okay, that is mark will be on automatically save. You don't need to have and save. Now back. Now one question, it has been, and review your answer. We are just checking it is in saved. So once you check any students, similarly you can check review answer to us and choosing all of the students in the list. Okay, you can have a marks, and at last when you have done this, you can just download the test report from here. Okay, test report will be downloaded, marking, There are total points the student has secured here, and what the answer, and in which number question how many of it has got the marks. Okay, if the students have uploaded the file, then it will be in this section. It will show here. Just we can take out filtering the result from here. So in this way, we will be conducting our tests, classes, assignment, chats in the section.
Please don't forget to like and subscribe Hammer Notes.